Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Happy New Year. Thank you so much for joining me today again on my channel. If you are new, welcome. My name is Shackeria. If you are not new, thank you so much for dropping by again to watch another one of my videos. So today I have another bullet journal video. The last video that I did really well, and I'm really glad to see that you guys enjoyed it. So I'm back to basically show you guys my 2018 bullet journal setup. Initially, I wanted to do a plan with me, but every time I sat down to do it, it was just really hard to focus, and it was just really hard to film overall. So I just did it off camera. So in this video, I'm just going to show you guys what my 2018 bullet journal is set up like. So if you are interested in seeing that video, keep on watching, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel on the way out. There's always going to be a link in the description box and somewhere else. So thank you so much, and let's get into the video. Alright, so before I go ahead and start, if you are new to my channel, I just want to let you guys know that I started my first ever bullet journal in December. So I had started to set it up, you know, like how you set up a typical bullet journal with your future log and your key and all that stuff in the beginning, and then I went straight into December. So what I just want to show you guys is I have completed some of the stuff on my index page, and let me just flip to where I want to show you guys. I had also included my 2018 goals, and I have finally filled those out. And then what I had done was I went straight into December instead of waiting until January. So now I'm going to show you the rest of the setup for my 2018 bullet journal. So I set up the beginning, and then I went straight into December, but now I have added a few more collections, I believe that's what it's called, into my bullet journal that I wanted to show you guys. So going forward, here is my 2018 title page. I just kept it simple. On this page I plan on doing some kind of a quote. Not too sure yet, but I wanted to do something nice and pretty. I just did a few fireworks here and just kept it simple, just in case I want to go in and add a little bit more detail to it. But I just thought this looked really cute. I saw something like this on Pinterest. Most of my ideas come from Pinterest or from other YouTubers, and I'll always try to let you guys know where I got inspiration from. So that is just my 2018 intro page, and then going over, I have my mood tracker and I have my YouTube growth tracker, and I decided I wanted to keep track of my mood this year. I was always seeing these things on Pinterest, and I thought it would be an interesting idea to keep track of my mood throughout the year. I'm a very emotional person, and I have anxiety, and there's sometimes I have good days and sometimes I have bad days. And I thought it would just be really interesting to track my mood throughout the year, come back and look at it, you know, to see how many good days I had, how many bad days I had. So again, got this from Pinterest, got this idea from Pinterest, and I just looked on there, did the squares. The color scheme is kind of the same. Here is where I messed up when I was trying to film my plan with me. I was trying to draw it all out, and I kind of messed up. That's why I have these things covered over my mistakes. So that still looks cute, I think. Over here, I have my YouTube growth tracker, and I got this idea from AmandaRachLee here on YouTube. A good amount of my inspiration comes from her as well as Pinterest. So she had also done a YouTube growth tracker. I don't remember what video she did it in, but I wanted to track some of my milestones in 2018, and I thought that would be a good idea. Going on to the next page, this is a 2018 memory spread. I split it into 2 pages because I thought I would need 2 pages to document some of my memories for 2018. I'm a little bit sentimental when it comes to certain things, depending on what it is, and it would be nice to have somewhere where I can store, you know, thoughts or dates or you know, something that was very memorable of a specific day, and I wanted to include something like that in my bullet journal. On the next page, I have a gratitude section where obviously showing a little bit of gratitude. So I left that, you know, simple, didn't really do too much decorating. Over here, this page is basically a page dedicated to being all about me. I'm in the process of, you know, personal growth, confidence, and just learning a little bit more about myself. And I thought I would create a page where I can just write some stuff about myself. If there's something that I've recently, you know, figured out or realized, I can, you know, put a little, you know, few words in here or stick something in there that reminds me of this is who I am. And if I ever forget or if I ever need a little bit of a pick-me-up or a little bit of inspiration, I can just come back to the page that's basically all about me and just remember who I am, what I represent, what are my values, what I believe, and all that stuff. So this is what I want to use this page for. On the next page now, we are going to go into our January flip through because I finished that as well. Over here, there's just a simple little quote, and it says, "And so the adventure begins." I like this, but I don't like the way it looks, so I might change it. I just think it could have looked better. I could have added a little bit more detail to it. It's a little bit crooked. I don't know. There's just something about it that I don't quite like, so I might change that. But for now, it's okay. Going over to our first month of 2018, and that is January. If this looks familiar, that is because it was the December page for AmandaRachLee that she did in her December plan with me, and she did like a snowflake falling theme, and I thought that was really pretty at the time. But I had already started, if you can go back over here, I had already started like my December Christmas theme, you know, red and green. So I thought I would save this because I thought it looked really pretty. I thought I would save this for my January spread, and it's fitting. It's still snowing outside. It's still winter, so I thought this looked really pretty, and I love it. It just looks really nice. And now going on to the next page, this is just the January calendar. Again, sticking to the snowflake theme. The snowflakes, as pretty as they look, they were a pain in my butt to make. But I think it looks really cute. I just kind of did these like boxes, which, you know, I kind of regretted because they kind of looked wonky, but you know, bullet journal is all about learning. Nothing has to be perfect. So I thought I would just use this as my calendar this month, and you know, add some like drop shadows to it, some blue drop shadows to it, and then decorate with more snowflakes. You know, kept it kind of simple. And then going over on the next page is I am starting 30 Days of Yoga with Adrienne here on YouTube, and I decided to include a page for like a checklist whenever I have done the yoga for that day and just cross it out. I thought that was just a cute thing to include in my bullet journal. There was also a calendar that she had as well, and I also printed it out, but I decided not to use it. And I just decided to include something similar in my bullet journal. It's just easier. On the next page, I just have a page dedicated to brain dump. I have a lot of thoughts, don't really know where to put them half the time. And I wanted to include a brain dump, you know, before, but I wasn't sure if I would use it or not. But this time, I'm like, let me try. So I have that. I have a page dedicated to video planning, so whenever I have a video idea, maybe put it in here and just kind of plan it out a little bit more. I don't have a page dedicated to solely just you know, my video that I want to film each month, because sometimes doing it that way doesn't quite work out. So I'm just gonna see if this way works out, and then maybe next month will be different. I'm not too sure. On this, I have a monthly focus page, and this is just where I plan to put my goals, my tasks, my social media goals, and stuff for next month. And I'm seeing if this method also works out for me as well. And then after that, we just go straight into our weekly layout. And I kept it on one page from Monday to Friday just this week, because this week is just a simple week, not a lot going on, and I didn't want to waste 2 pages if I didn't really have that much planned. So I just kept it on one page. And then I'm thinking about doing something else on this page. I'm not too sure yet, but we shall see. And as you can see, I kept up with my numbering of the pages. I don't want to forget those. So whenever I number the pages, or whenever I'm working on a page, I also put the numbers at the bottom, and then I go into my index, trying to show you guys my index, and include them in, and then include them in there as well. When I look at this, I feel like I might run out of space, but I'm not too sure yet. But yeah, so that is basically my 2018 setup for January so far. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Thank you guys so much for all the views and all the loves that I got on my other bullet journal video. I really appreciate it. And I will see you guys on my next video. Bye guys.